Welcome back to the base.
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say?
I'm not saying that again.
What'd you say? Say it again.
I'm not going to say it
Say
again.
it again.
I'm not.
Just say it.
I said that I agree with what you said about.
Oh, don't you try to
about, I agree with what your sentiments about Hispanic people. I agree with what you said. We're gross. Fucking spin master general
That was
over
good,
here.
that was good,
That was good.
But you said you have to. What'd you say about pussy though? For real?
I'm not, I would never refer to female reproductive organs as a kitty cat. I'm kidding.
I will say this.
I said pussy, dude.
Yeah, he did say pussy.
He said fat pussy.
But I'll say this, right?
Uh-huh.
You know how like pussy, people are like, ugh, I don't really like. You know what's grosser than that? Honestly, when people refer to actual cats as pussy cats, I'm like,
Yeah. That seems more perverted. Like,
Yeah, like-
the people that do that, they're doing that because they want to be closer to vagina.
yeah, you're flying close to the sun with that pussy cat comment.
Yeah. What? Where did we ever figure out where? Welcome back to the basement, by the way.
I think it's because you go pss, 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 like pss,
Pussy,
pss,
pussy,
pss,
pussy, pussy.
I think that's where.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
I think that's why you call them pussy
So
cats.
what? So where did cock come from? Who looks at a penis and goes cock, 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 cock?
No one, bro.
So then where does cock?
It's a great question.
We need to figure this
But
out right now.
I have solved the pussy riddle, which is, you know, when you call cats, you go pss, 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 and it sounds like pss, 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 pss.
That no, I think you're
pussy.
really trying
going
hard
after
for
the
that.
pussy.
There's got to be one where it's like
Why am I doing this? I'm asking it for money?
I don't know. What do you do with
Come
female?
here.
Like what
here.
happens? Like I don't think you know what
No,
you're doing.
this is me calling a cat. It's not me.
Oh,
a
I don't
vagina.
know. I don't know what you're doing with the
Oh,
vagina.
no, I would do this.
Oh,
I'm joking.
Holy shit!
I'm joking.
That's no, you're not.
I've never fisted anyone.
Really?
No, really? Why? I look like a fister?
You seem like an exploratory man.
I
like,
have fisting energy?
you have energy of like I'll do what you want. And what if
No.
someone's just like, yo, fist me?
That's where I honestly... That's
Really?
I think so.
So you're not gonna if a woman comes up to you and says, I want you to fist me, you're not gonna honor her request?
I mean, I may honor it, but I wouldn't...
We always go to
be
these
more
two.
for her
We
than me.
always go to these two, J-Lo or Jennifer Aniston. They say, fist me.
Yeah, duh.
Duh.
But it's a big story. It's a big story. But like, you know, on average, I would never just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna like I don't want to wear anyone.
No. That's a very aggressive thing to say that you want to get into. Like if like you were talking with a partner and they're like, you're like, what do you like and what do you like, and you just like start with like, yo, I like to fist. They're gonna be like, what's wrong with you? Are you a puppeteer?
Yeah, I don't want to wear like you as a glove. I just want to have sex.
Well, I don't think fisting like you're really getting much in.
You're getting your whole fist.
Sometimes, but like it that's a seasoned vet. You know what I mean?
How do you know?
I'm saying like I presume that's a seasoned vet. Like,
Oh, no,
it's
you're
not just-
presuming.
Yeah, I am presuming.
Oh, why? You ever fist someone?
Oh, no, but I'm sitting here and I'm thinking like
Frankie's wife's in the other room, so we don't know if he's
no,
lying or
she
not.
is in the other room. She's getting fisted. No.
What is happening?
Oh man.
Okay.
I can't wait for this episode to come out.
Yeah, we're probably.
Josh. No, I like thinking about it. Like you can't just like guys. Let's think of guys' buttholes. Like you need to jump
Hold
into
on,
it.
hold on. Okay, now I am. Go.
You got it.
Now
Okay.
I'm thinking of
Close
them.
your eyes. Think of the biggest butthole you can think of, or not. Just a regular guy butthole.
Yeah. Why did you go for the biggest?
Well, because is what I'm getting to is like to get it to a certain diameter. Is that what I'm looking for?
You'd like some diameter.
You want some diameter there. You need to work it. Like you need to massage it, open it, kind of like, introduce it a little bit. That's what butt plugs are.
Work it, make it, do it.
Work it, stuff it, stretch it, and put your fist in it.
Yeah.
Like you got to get it there. Same thing with I presume like the fisting stuff.
Oh
like,
yeah, you can't just walk around punching butts.
Well, yeah, no, you can't do that.
No.
I'm sure there are certain butts that are more susceptible to it.
I swear to God, guys. I swear to God. This isn't like a planned segment that we're talking about right now, but it perfectly segues into one of the things that I did plan for this. Because
The only one that I can think of is we're talking about my son and why
No.
shoving fists in butts.
No. We're talking about also. I told you my dad sent me an email.
That's right. Your dad did send you an email.
So it kind of
Very normal way for people to communicate in 2022.
Yeah, he sends an email, but it's for my birthday, which is in 8 days.
8 days.
And he sent it 2 days ago, so the guy's ahead of the game.
As of recording, this will come out on Patreon the week of your birthday. So make sure you wish Joey a happy birthday. Patreon.com/thebasementyard. Remember, these weekly episodes, week in advance if you're a patron. That next tier, you get exclusive episodes. Friday morning, start and end your week with the Basement Yard. Patreon.com/thebasementyard. Go ahead.
Wow.
Getting good, man.
Yeah, you are. But my dad sent me an email. I don't know why he sent it on like the 15th and not my birthday, which is 10 days later.
Okay. This is 2 days ago he sent this. 10 days before your birthday.
Yeah.
He's been working on this. It's a draft, probably.
Bro, you already know that this man has been working on this just because of the way it's written. The subject line is all caps, by the way.
All caps.
It's Joey. Here is a wish and a warning for your birthday.
Oh, wow.
So,
starting off pretty hot.
Mind you, my dad sends these emails to my work email. So the things that are around this are professional emails.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
a wish and a warning for your birthday.
Yes.
Can I guess what both of those are? Because if I were to give you a wish and a warning, my wish would be enjoy it. Mm-hmm. My warning would be don't enjoy it too much.
No.
Okay.
It's a for real warning.
Oh, like be careful of the potholes or something?
Close. So it's a pretty long email that my dad sent me, but this is like for real. He sent me this. Can I look at what time he sent this even?
There's got to be a timestamp on it.
I want to look because that time, it might be funny.
If it's outside of 8 a.m., like before or after like 7 p.m., that's pretty wild.
Yeah, this strikes me at, okay, what time was it? Oh, this is at 3 in the afternoon. Okay.
Oh, okay. Somehow also strange.
Okay. He wrote, happy birthday in all caps with the most exclamation
Of course, yeah.
And then he wrote, wow, 30 years old. I'm turning 30.
Turning 30.
You are now halfway to being much older, much crankier, and much more, in quotations, all caps, leaky.
What?
Person.
Hold on. Leaky?
Yeah, you are now halfway to being much older, much crankier, and much more of a leaky person.
So is that something that happens to your body the older you get? You just leak fluids? I thought that just happened to like
I'm glad you have questions
porn
because,
stars.
Man, there's their details.
Oh, he explains leaky.
That's the whole thing.
So your dad's birthday warning to you is that you're going to leak?
Yes.
Okay.
Ever notice when a woman over 60 coughs, sneezes, or laughs,
They piss their pants.
she crosses her legs,
Yeah.
even if she is standing up?
I've heard this.
I've never heard that.
I have heard this.
Also, ever notice how many 60-year-old women do you think I'm around?
Bro.
Just my mom, bro.
I was told this by the woman in the other room, Becca. She let me know that like it's like normal for women to piss their pants. Like all women pee their pants. And I'm like, whoa, what? And they're like, yeah.
So it's kind of like us, like drippy after pee-pee.
No, but like apparently it has something to do with like having babies. Like everything snaps back into place except for like the thing that helps you hold pee.
All on the inside.
On the inside.
Yeah, what's that? Like one of the flaps.
It is. It's like yes.
Because we have a flap that's like
It's like
oh, come go, pee go.
yeah, exactly.
But then after
I
a
think
while,
it's like
the door's ajar.
I think it's like this, you know, and it like normally stays.
What
open.
are you doing?
So like this is the penis.
That okay?
Obviously, that's
Yeah,
the penis.
Gotcha.
And the flap is like this, so it just stays there. So it's like piss, it blocks off the cum, it blocks off the piss.
Right.
I think with women, that right there. As just worn out. You can
Yeah,
call the
yes.
hardware stores you want. They ain't gonna make no new plug.
I don't really know. And he goes, that's because she is peeing a little. With men, our ass drips
No, hold on.
like a faucet with worn gaskets.
Is this real?
Apparently.
I thought this only happened to guys that get.
Then. And forget about if you fart.
You just, what?
Now a fart is just a fart. Over 60, a fart is a situation. In quotes.
What?
Yeah. You fart and you find yourself frantically looking for a bathroom with your cheeks clenched tighter than a cute white boy who is spending his first night in Rikers, which is a prison.
Oh yeah. By the way, okay, let's break that down. Cute white boy.
Cute white boy.
You're a pretty cute white boy.
Yeah. So just picture my first night in Rikers. I would have to have my butt.
I've thought about this quite a bit. Your butt would be clenched very tight.
It gets to the point where you don't leave the house without your keys, your phone, your wallet, and your wipes.
Wait, what? Oh, like the wipes are now a part of the routine.
Because you have to wipe your butt.
Dude, gross.
Yeah. By the way, this is a birthday.
Yeah. Happy
Fucking
birthday. Your butt is gonna leak. And what's leaking?
We're halfway through, by the way.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing that gets easier is putting on your underwear.
Because it slides on. It's
You
wet.
no longer have to look for the fly hole because you know the yellow stain goes in the front and the brown stain goes in the back.
This is fucking repugnant. Are you kidding me? This is abhorrent.
Bro, this guy is a psycho. So get out there, son, and enjoy life to the fullest while you're still sealed up tighter than a wrapper on a condom. Just beware, in years to come, there may be some seepage.
Ugh.
Yeah, seepage. The dude knows how to make you gag.
I'm not even fucking kidding. That's going to make me gag.
Seepage. That's not a good word. That's up there.
With discharge.
Discharge is whack.
Anything that could be coming out of your...
Seepage may be worse than that. By the way, that
I'm fucking crying.
I don't know if he's leaving, like, National Treasure style clues.
Yeah, like, are
But
there
the
capital
only-
letters in the middle of the sentence?
These are the capital words in this whole email. Leaky, situation,
LS.
Rikers, wipes, seepage, dad.
L-S-R...
No.
Yeah.
Imagine just spelled out like
Yeah, if it's spelled out like under
Donald
the
Trump.
under the stairs. Yeah,
deep state.
they are here for me.
Yeah. And then it says, well, son, that is my birthday wish with some future advice thrown in. Right now, I have to go. I just farted and forgot my wipes. I'm very proud of you, son. I love you, and may God bless you. Happy birthday, Dad.
At least God's blessing you, but not with a tight butt.
Yeah, no.
God like gives you, he who giveth taketh.
Yeah,
He giveth you life and wealth and happiness. He taketh
bro.
butt strength.
Yeah. All right. He taketh and giveth.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He taketh the wealth and happiness. He taketh. What am I saying right now?
I don't know. Just shut up. No, but my dad, he the guy's a psycho, clearly. I mean, he wrote that whole thing to me.
I think that's a quite beautiful way of your dad showing that he cares. Is like he wants to prepare you for the realities of the world. Instead of someone being like, it only gets better. Your 30s are the most beautiful. He's letting you know, like, bro, you're halfway to being like basically pissing from your butt every day.
Yeah, like
which
you're just gonna seep.
you're just. I mean,
It's gonna be seepage.
I gotta say, I at one point was there.
Wait, you seeped
I seeped when I had that softball size infection.
in your
I hope you're not eating, guys.
yeah. Where was the infection again?
Right in my perineum, which is your gooch. So,
Oh.
like, next door neighbors. Like, it moved in. It was a tenant.
Just say asshole.
Of
Go
my
ahead.
asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to put I had to pack the area with gauze because it would just leak all the time.
Right.
So, like, I couldn't wear khakis for, like, a year and a half because they would just get soaked.
Oh my God! How can you live without wearing khakis?
Well, I was working at Target. And,
wait, what could you wear then? A diaper.
I had to wear dark brown.
Are you allowed?
I bent the rules a little bit. I was a Target bad boy.
Oh.
Red and khaki? What's up? Red and dark brown.
Yeah. And they're like, Frank, what's going on? He's like, I'm seeping out of my asshole.
Yeah, I didn't say that. But there were times where it was bad. And I'm sorry if this is grossing out anyone, but I can kind
I'm
of
not
get that.
sorry.
I don't sleep anymore, thank God.
You're
But
right.
like imagine every day being like afraid of like your butt just dripping.
My sister's like super pregnant right now, and whenever she sneezes, it's a wrap.
Yeah, well,
Piss.
I hear this all the time. Like I remember Becca and she was like, women like can't hold it in because they pee. And I don't know if it has to do with pregnancy. I'm not gonna call and figure out. I'm just gonna pretend like I know.
Yeah.
But like I think like if I go out there and scare her or she laughs too hard, she'll piss her pants.
I never understood that, Like, I've
I'm
never been
kidding,
like...
she doesn't piss her pants.
I
Just
don't-
wanna make sure.
No, she pisses her pants every time.
No.
Peeing your pants. Have you ever done that from being scared or, like, funny? I've never been laughing and being like, oh, my God, I'm going to wet
No, I
myself.
don't think I have. I'll tell you the times I have to pee the hardest is when I was like playing hide and seek.
Yeah, when I'm like, oh, someone could see me. I'm just like, my body's like, we're gonna piss.
Bro, when I was like, I don't care. I could have pissed all day, like a whole day of piss. The moment I played Manhunt and I was hiding, I have to pee right now.
If I'm in a bush, bro,
You're done.
that's why it makes no sense. Like peeping Toms, how they were like able to like be
Well,
like sneaky and
'Cause
also
I think
jerking
the
off.
flapper was going toward the cum for that one.
I know, but like
Peeping
how? That's a peak situation
I
for
never
me.
understood like voyeurism, why people get off on that.
If I put my hand in a bush, I'll pee. But if I was hiding in a bush, it's coming out.
Well, I think it's because they're horny. Like you weren't horny playing Manhunt.
No, I mean sometimes I was.
guess you might have been.
Sometimes
yeah.
it was. You hide with a
when you
with
hit
a
with
woman.
when you hit with my girlfriend.
No, you idiot.
Yeah, she broke up with me after that hiding session. You might have been horny for that.
You want to go into what happened that night?
Yeah, let's do it.
Frankie, I had to go home because I had a very specific time to be home.
He had a very specific time.
And Frankie, with his new girlfriend,
what's up?
We were playing Manhunt. And
8th grade.
And then the game kind of ended, and we were like, all right, whatever.
2005.
And then
just want to say that.
I had to just wait on the sidewalk with Keith and probably someone else. And Frankie was just... you were just laying in the grass, like behind the houses, and just like probably just tap kissing a lot.
No. So this is what happened.
You're probably talking about like Young Jeezy or something.
It was around this time of the year. Definitely talking about Young Jeezy. I just wanted to I was talking about the beef between Mike Jones and somebody else probably.
Mike Jones and the oh my god. What? Oh, the Yin Yang Twins, bro. Yeah, I forgot their name.
Of course, the Yin Yang Twins.
I almost said the East Side Boys, and I was like, ew. What
Lil Jon and the East Side Boys were probably in the beef somewhere.
East Side Boys.
I think I don't know.
Any songs there?
Well, it was all Lil Jon and the East Side Boys.
Were they in that song?
I think if you listen to Get Low,
they weren't in that song.
You sure about that?
Well, how were they in the song? It was just all Lil Jon and everyone else.
I don't know. We'd have to listen to it again. But we were playing Manhunt around this time of the year because there was oddly warm, I remember, and we were playing in the Bay Terrace area.
Wait, why?
We were playing Manhunt.
It wasn't Bay Terrace, but it's in Bayside.
I'm sorry. What's the one by
Garden Bay?
Garden Bay. Sorry. And she went to hide, and you guys hid together, and she came back, and she was very distant. And then
don't even.
I'm not saying I don't think you did anything, and if you did, hilarious. But the next day it was Super Bowl Sunday, and she hit me up, and she was like, check the tag on my MySpace.
You tell a story 1,000 times.
Because it's still relevant, and it said, I'm in love with your best friend. And she's like, we're done. And I was like, oh, shit. And I asked you, and you were like, no. And I was like, all right, because guess what? Bros before girls.
Before girls.
You like that one?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was not something that happened.
But yeah, women leak all the time, and I don't think I've ever... that's not true. I've leaked from my pee-pee.
Of course, every time I pee.
You shake. No matter how many times I shake that dick.
Yo, the other day, I peed, and I was shaking. Bro, I think my dick plays tricks on me when I pee.
It does. It definitely does.
Because when I pee, my dick's it's like, oh no, we're good, we're fine. No, nothing. I swear to God. And then I take a for real sized pee in my pants.
Yeah, dude.
And if I'm not wearing underwear,
it's all.
I can feel it on my ankle.
Why are you not wearing underwear?
Because I'm at my house.
Okay.
If it's the morning, why am I wear underwear to bed?
Yes.
No, I just wear shorts or something.
No, don't do that.
You wear underwear to bed.
Yeah.
And something on top of the underwear?
Yeah.
Frankie, that's psychotic.
That's not psychotic. That's normal.
You double up to bed?
I double up wherever I have to go.
We got to have a meeting, a business meeting in your dream?
I just want to make sure I'm having everything, nice and situated. Like in the sleep, nothing happens.
What's going to happen?
I don't know, but you just keep everything nice and protected and cozy and warm.
Protected?
We just want to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be.
What happened to you one day?
How much time you got?
Yeah. Dude, I can't. I wouldn't be able to sleep like that. I can only sleep like that if I'm blackout drunk and I lay face down and I'm sleeping with my shoes on.
That's a gift of mine. I can sleep however. It doesn't really. I can sleep like this right now. I could go to sleep. And
for the day. No way.
What was I going to say?
I don't know. You're fucking sleeping with fucking a full outfit on.
Oh, there are times where
Hold on. Sorry. How weird was it back in the day where people would... I think pajamas is psychotic, by the way. Let me just say that. I think pajamas is crazy. Unless you're a woman and you got some soft...
Bro, they'd go to sleep in fucking night dresses.
Yeah, because I get.
No!
Because as a man, you can walk around you just go to sleep in your boxers or something, right? And no one's going to say anything. The children aren't going to walk in oh, dad.
Miles does that to me when I sleep in boxers. He's like, you sleep in your underwear? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, because he's got a whole outfit. He's a child.
He's...
No, for real. So but back in the day,
outfits,
people would get home from work and wearing suits, even if they were a cashier or something.
Yeah.
They wear a suit.
Suit everywhere.
And then they get home and then they put on pants, shirt, and that hat.
The hat's
the
hat's the part that gets me. And it's
why do they wear Santa Claus hat to bed?
Why the hat? I get the top and the bottoms. I really do. When for Christmas now, they're
right.
People buy them and stuff, so they wake up in their Christmas jammies. We have multiple pairs. I don't get
the hat.
The fucking little elf hat.
What is
why
it?
The elf hat? What is that doing?
I don't know.
And if it's meant to just keep your head warm, why the whole thing with the ball that falls off to the side?
I have no idea.
That one I don't get. I get the pajama. I don't get the flap That I don't get. I don't get the nightgowns.
Oh, I get the flap.
I don't get the nightgowns. I remember when I first went away to college, a family friend was like, see a lot of women in their nightgowns. I was like, it's fucking 2010.
Wait, what? What is he, like...
Bro, and not
What
like
is this, old England?
Yeah, dude.
What a weird question to ask.
Not that like that old of a person.
Have you seen a woman in her petticoat?
Yeah, they were like, oh, when you're walking in your building, are there women out in their nightgowns? And I was like, no, because the Civil War ended 200 years ago.
Yeah, like, what are we
doesn't-
talking
that
about?
I don't get.
It's like, you think I go to fucking school in the 5 points?
I think what the fuck if some like legitimately nightgowns are stupid. And like full on like get ups for like bed, like if like you can't go to sleep
Whole
unless you're in
outfit.
your jammies, grow the fuck up.
Come on.
I still know people. Well,
Sleep naked.
I haven't slept naked in years, dude.
I don't sleep naked. Like, it's not my favorite to sleep naked.
It's
but-
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like it that much.
'Cause,
But
like, if
I can't wear like pants.
Bro, if you sleep naked and you piss, there's no protection. That's raw piss all over the sheets.
Well, I'm counting on me just not pissing
Okay.
myself.
I feel like on a nightly occurrence, like I get close to peeing, but I don't. I don't pee in the bed anymore. That stopped when I was like 5, 6.
Okay.
But every now and then I'll dribble a little and just be like, still got it.
In your bed.
Oh.
Are
But like
you
it doesn't
fucking
get,
with me?
It doesn't get onto my bed. It just like it like a little, onto me, and then I'm like, that's how I know it's time to get up.
Oh, you have. We're being serious.
I'm not fucking around.
Wait, hold on. Okay. As a grown man,
You.
now,
Yeah.
button down, watching
Down,
stuff.
Watch MVMT.
You're laying in bed.
Friend of the show.
You're laying in bed. And peeing
I'm not peeing, but I think I've said this before.
in the morning.
No. I know when it's time to use the bathroom because I wait until like I almost pee myself. I don't like just like people are like, oh, I kind of have to pee. I'm like, yo, I go when I know that it's like doomsday. Like when the doomsday clock hits like midnight, that's when I'm like, now I'll pee. Same thing with bed. Like I'm in my dream and I know, like I'm sleeping in my dream, doing whatever I do, getting abused by you. And I'm like, okay, I know I have to pee, but not that bad yet. And then I'll go. And then I'll like a little, maybe like a little like, and that's when I'm like, now I know it's time to get up and pee. Because no one wants to get up out of their dream and go pee.
So you don't start peeing. You don't go to the bathroom until you start peeing.
I don't go to the bathroom until it's like
Seeping out.
Yeah. Because
You see why there's something wrong with that, right?
No, I think it's a very efficient way of doing it.
To wait for the piss?
Bro, would you
What about a preemptive emptying?
Well, see, but then you have to preemptive empty all the time. Preemptive.
Hey, Frank, that's what we're all doing.
No.
No one's pissing themselves
The
and then going to the
efficient,
bathroom.
the most efficient way to do is to wait until you get it all out at the same time, and then you're done. Why pee like 4 times a day? Why not just wait until it's like I'm gonna piss my pants and then you pee, and you only do it 2 times a day?
So you don't piss yourself.
Well, I don't piss myself either, but like
But you dribble drabble.
there's a dribble drabble, but dribble drabble's a part of life, Joey. Dribble drabble's that's you can't avoid a dribble drabble.
It doesn't have to be a part of life.
I wait until I'm gonna have a thick, healthy stream, and then I go.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you only fill up your car when there's 1 mile to go on your gas tank?
Yes.
You're living a weird life over
I
there.
literally, yes. Like I wait because on my car it has a little gauge and it says how many miles left until I run out of gas, and it goes down to 12 miles and it starts to blink. And then when I blink, I'm like, all right, like I'll stop in like a couple minutes, and that's when I fill it up.
Okay.
I wait. It's the most efficient thing to do. Why? Because let me guess, you don't let it get under half and then you fill it back up.
No, I don't do that, but I definitely don't wait until it's like my car's like, "Please
I definitely wait until it's screaming at me. I do.
help me."
I also hate. I know this is gonna sound stupid, but I hate getting gas. Like it's such a stupid process to like plug your car in to just fill it up with this liquid. It's just stupid. I need an electric car. That's what I need.
Oh, like that's not dumb. You're pulling over to the side of the road and plugging it in like a microwave?
No, no. But like if you charge it on like home, you don't need to charge it on the road.
Yeah.
I remember you almost got an electric car.
I did.
And I remember we looked up like the stations and you were like, they're all over the place. There was like 4 in LaGuardia Airport, nowhere else.
No, there was the one they are all over the place, but just not around here. The one that's closest here is on Northern Boulevard.
Oh, that's... Can you imagine?
I would have to drive to Northern Boulevard, and I would have to sit there and just charge my car for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, maybe even longer than that. Those cars don't take like...
Well, if you do the overnight shit, which I probably could have set up here, but I'm glad I didn't get that car.
Yeah, they have like kits now where you can just run it from your house. But apparently it's like... It like takes a lot of energy. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. All right, let's get to these ads. The first ones we have here, we have BetterHelp. BetterHelp's crushing it on pretty much every episode, I would say. BetterHelp, this month, BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to take care of your most important relationship, the one you have with yourself, okay? Whether it's hitting the gym, making time for your haircut, or even trying therapy, you are your greatest asset. So invest the time and effort into yourself like you do for other people. If you don't know what BetterHelp is, if you don't know after me reading that, it is online therapy. All right, so you can get in contact with a therapist in just under 48 hours, and they will match you with a therapist. If you want to switch to a different one because you're not feeling like it's a good fit, you can do that. Very seamless. Over 2 million people have used BetterHelp online therapy, and I have heard a lot of good things about it, so definitely go check them out if it's something you wanted to dive into. I've been in therapy for like 2 years now, and I think it's great. I think it's something that everyone should do. And because this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, Basement Yard listeners can get 10% off of their first month by going to betterhelp.com/basementyard. That is betterhelp.com/basementyard. Go get your 10% off of your first month with BetterHelp today. And our next one here is life is short, okay? How do we make the most of our time on Earth? How do we bring meaning to our lives' work? And what is the best emoji to use when texting? We have a show called Life is Short on Wondery with Justin Long. You know Justin Long.
Absolutely, I know Justin Long.
Justin Long's a good guy.
Well, I don't know all that. But.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about him. No, but he chats with celebrities, actors, musicians, artists, and more about how they get the most out of life. And honestly, this is very interesting to me because growing up, like, that was always something that I looked into. Like, one of the things that I used to watch all the time on YouTube was, like, Inside the Actor Studio, just these successful people, whether they're actors or comedians or whatever, and just finding out, like, how they go about life or how they got successful, what their story is. And this reminds me of that in a way. In an all-new episode, Justin talks to actor Billy Zane. Shout out to him.
He's a hot guy.
Titanic.
Still pretty hot.
About his long and storied Hollywood career, which started with a small role in Back to the Future. I didn't even know that. But definitely go check out the show. It's called Life is Short with Justin Long on Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, or you can listen ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app. But yeah, go check it out. Called Life is Short. Cool. That's what we got. But yeah, moving on.
So one of the things that we were going to start talking about was how I got verbally... You said it was I got sunned.
You got sunned.
Which, all right, that's a New York term. People that don't live in New York might not know what that means. So, sunning is like when you make someone your child.
You clown them.
You clown them. Like, you make them like, yo, you're my son now.
Yeah.
Like, I am your daddy. You're my son. So when someone gets sunned, bring this to school with your friends. Tell all your friends about it.
Yeah.
So Miles sunned me.
Yeah.
And he does it. He's a really... And I know I tell you these stories. He's a very emotionally mature kid for being 6, almost 7. Mm-hmm. So, like, he is very good at hearing and reciprocating what he hears. So, Becca and I try to talk to him, like, with, like, logic when we're talking to him. And we also need to establish that we're the parents.
Right.
So, I don't remember what the situation was, but last week we woke up and...
I can't wait for this, honestly.
We woke up. I was awake. He was awake. Ruby was awake. Becca was sleeping. So I didn't want him because he's fucking loud, bro. Kids don't get it. You're just so fucking loud.
Yeah, no volume control.
No, literally 0 volume control. And sometimes he just screams. He goes, ah!
Cool.
Doesn't make sense.
Sounds like that.
A lot louder.
Got it.
And I was like, dude, like, you gotta stop. Like, and that's how I speak. I'm like, dude, come on, cut it out.
Yeah.
He looks at me.
I can't.
Straight face. Without any hesitation, without any, like, no, like, sarcasm or, like, trying to joke, no smirk.
What did he say?
He goes, I need you to get through your head.
He said, I need you to get this through your head?
Yes. And I go, I'm going to stop you right there.
He said, hold on. I'm picturing him, like, putting his hand on your shoulder and go, I need you to get this through your fucking stupid head.
Even worse, he's sitting on the couch, sitting back, legs crossed in a Darth Vader robe. Which is somehow worse. And he's like, I need you to get through your head. And I stopped him. I was like, I don't know what's coming next. I don't care.
Yeah.
There's nothing I need to get through.
Was he smoking a cigar?
He might have been. He might have been with like a glass of sherry and just like a morning cigar.
I need you to get this through your stupid fucking head.
The stupid fucking obviously was not there.
I know, but that would have been... That would have been so fire.
I
Honestly, if he would have said stupid fucking head,
I would have lost my mind.
you probably should have just listened to him at that point. Because that would have just been like, yeah, whatever you say now. Like, at that point, just be like, yep.
At that point, I just got to be like, listen, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, if he were to, just, like, legit be like, I need you to get this through your stupid fucking head, I would be more impressed than I would be upset. I would be like, wow. Because he would not, I don't know where he would have heard that from, because I definitely don't speak to Becca like that. I don't speak to my kids like that either. I don't think I speak to anyone like that.
I need you to get this through your head.
But
What was he saying, though?
I stopped him.
Oh, you didn't want to hear
I cut him off. I said to him, I was like, I'm going to stop you right there. I do not care what you're going to say and how right you are. I don't need to get anything through my head.
I need you to get this through your fucking ugly,
And that's what
stupid head.
Well, I said to him, I was like, regardless of, do you want to get your point across? Because we are like super big with him. Like, bro, he can explain his feelings really fucking well for a kid that age. When I was that age and they'd be like, what do you feel? I'd be like, I was a moron.
No.
He can explain himself really well, but in this situation, too well.
Dude.
And I just thought, like,
what are some of the other ones he said? Because he's got some good ones.
he's got some other bangers where, like,
He's got some other bangers.
he's got some other bangers. They're escaping
one
me
time
right
he was
now.
just very like he was very condescending. He was like, and he was like laughing it off in a way.
Bro, he like will talk to us, and I'll be like, Miles, go. Oh, dude, last week, forgot what the context was, but he said something along the line. I said something along the lines of like, Miles, look at me, listen to what I'm saying, and he went, and I turned to Becca and I was like, I need you to handle this because
my God.
I don't look. I get it. Like he's a kid. He's gonna be
He hates his stepdad.
Well, hold on. Well, he's gonna be a kid. Like he talks to a lot of people like that, bro.
Yeah,
about like little kid things too. Like
no, I've heard.
He'll come home and talk about like recess, and he'll be like, "Oh, there was a girl. I was walking him home from school one day, and there was a girl in his class that was like, being a kid. She was like, hi.
What? The dog.
Oh, he's got a chew toy.
Yeah.
I thought that was me. I was like, did I make that?
No.
Just being kids. And he looks at her and he goes, can you please stop? I'm really going through a lot right now. It's like, just fucking the way that these kid is able to like express himself.
I'm feeling very stressed. Can you really just turn it down, Lisa?
It's cute that he has this like little attitude, but also like we do our best to work, like make sure he's expressing himself well. But like he does. But in this situation, I was like, bro, I don't need to get anything through my head.
That's amazing.
And then I was thinking, like, I wasn't hit a lot as a kid. I think I was hit, like, maybe once or twice.
Yeah, I don't think I was ever...
Did you heard that email?
Yeah.
That's an email from a guy that used to beat the dog shit out of you.
Yeah. I could sit here for hours and talk about that. And I know it would piss off a lot of people, but honestly, looking back, I'm so thankful because they're so funny.
Yeah. Well, they're good stories. But
Hey, olive branch. Maybe that's not the best way to go about it. But it happened, and now that we're looking at it, hilarious.
You got to laugh about it.
It
Absolutely.
was really funny.
But I was thinking, like, if I had said that line to my dad, I don't care what the context would have been. My dad would have threw me off a balcony. He would have, like, beat me with, like, he would have undone, those tables he's building in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Beat me with the wood, rebuilt the table with my bones.
Yeah. One time, my dad loves this story. He actually told me about it the other day when he called me. Because whenever he calls me now, I'll pick up the phone and go, "Hey, Joey." Mm-hmm. He like loves it. He thinks it's hilarious. But he goes, "Yeah, he's a whole." No, but he started telling me that the reason why I started doing that was because, like, growing up, my dad didn't like when I used to have all my friends over on Sunday to watch football, and my sister was there, obviously, and my mother was there. So my dad's like, "You guys can't curse in front of women, and whenever you come in the house, So he's like, you can't curse in front of women, and then also when you come in the house, if he comes in the house and you're sitting down, you have to stand up to say hi to him, and he'll do the same for you, right?" So it was like this weird things, but also this guy was cursing, like whatever.
One sec. Your dad never stood up when I entered the house. If anything, he went farther onto the floor.
Yeah,
like, he was just like, this fucker's here.
But wait, why was I telling that story?
There's a story, like he told you, like to stand up, to not curse in front of women.
I know.
Friends are over on football Sunday.
Fuck.
A story that you told him the other day. And
oh, yes. So it was like this whole thing, like my friends knew, like that was the kind of person my dad was, like whatever. And then he's like, you were leaving the house one day, and your friends were all there, and he's like, I was saying something to you. He's like, and then you just turned around and you went, Joe, would you just shut the fuck up?
You said that?
Yeah, but I was joking, and he knew I was joking.
Oh,
right,
bro.
Because like sometimes I'll do that like to my mom, like even now.
Yeah, it'd be like, Liz, enough with you.
I was like, Biz, oh my God, who's listening?
Yeah.
I was like, who asked you? I did that the other day to her. I'm like, Biz, who's even asking you? And she hates when I do it, but it's so funny.
I've done something similar,
So
but like
I did
in a
that-
serious context.
I did that to my dad, and he's like, it was so funny because all of your friends kind of turned around like wide-eyed, like, is he insane? And my dad just lost it. He started laughing his ass off. So he brings that up all the time. He just brought it up the other day. But that's why,
Bro,
when I
but
pick up
if
the phone-
if you were a 6-year-old kid and
I
you
said
said
something
to your
seriously?
dad, you need to get through your head, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be here. Santa Gato Studios wouldn't exist.
my dad used to be pissed off when I would say the word suck in my house.
I remember that. I remember I called Barry Bonds a scumbag, and he like sat me down.
Why would you call Barry Bonds a scumbag?
Scumbag Barry Bonds.
I guess so.
No, it was around like the time when like the Yankees pitcher Corey Lytle died, and like something was going on with Barry Bonds, and I remember being like,
This scumbag.
this scumbag, and your dad was like, shut the TV.
Yeah.
It was so like, what? And he goes, in my house you don't say scumbag. And I was like,
I told you the dildo story, right?
no.
So I may have told this story, but I want to clip it again anyway, so I'm gonna tell it.
Yeah, tell it in good one.
Years ago, tell it in good one.
We'll start it again. Joey, what's the dildo story?
Yeah. No, but when I was super young, I called my sister a dildo at the top of my block, and then by the time I got, and she was like, "I'm gonna tell on you." I was like, "Whatever, you're a dildo." I didn't really even, And then
Where did you learn dildo?
I don't know.
That's a very funny word.
Yeah.
But like, where did you even learn that?
I think I knew what it was, but not what it was like used for.
So you knew that it was just a fake penis, but you didn't know what the fake penis was used for.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I
okay.
was young enough that I could get away with not knowing, like pretending like I didn't
No,
know.
no, if you know what a
No, I
dildo
was.
is, you got to know what it's used on.
No, but the reason why I say that is because when I got home, my dad immediately sat me down. As soon as I walked in, he was like, "Sit down." And I was like, "Oh fuck!" So my sister snitched on me, and then and then he's like, "You called your sister a dildo?" This is how he talks. And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Do you even know what that is?" And I was like, "No." And he goes,
I've heard this story.
"It's a rubber penis." He said it like Batman, bro. And I had to I couldn't laugh. Obviously.
well, if you
I was
laughed-
also afraid.
If you laughed, he might have bought a dildo and beat you with it.
Yeah, he would turn me into
He
one.
would have.
Dude.
I want to like one day like
It's a rubber penis.
I want to call it like one day call it like if you were to call your dad right now and ask him like what would you have done if I said this to you, I would love to hear his response because you're first of all don't do it because your dad will talk for 40 minutes. It'll
He
be
will,
the Joe
yeah.
show.
No, forget about it.
But yeah,
Dude.
that's a good one. I wish I think I just like I didn't say like insults to my parents as much as I would say things that were just like cold hearted. Like when I told my dad like this isn't home anymore, you know.
Oh my god.
But no, man. I'm thinking like if I had said, and because we don't like spank Miles because that's just not the type of parents we are.
Yeah.
But like, I could only imagine like if I said that, and like think of like our parents' generations, bro. Our parents' generations, they were sneezing at dinner and they were getting beat to bloody pulps.
Yeah. Also, you would get beat at home, and then you'd go to school, and,
Again,
the teachers would beat you.
Yeah, the teachers beat the dog shit out of you too. So
Bro, if a teacher ever hit me, I would have blasted them.
Bro, I swear to God, I was a small boy in elementary school. I'm pretty sure I could have whooped every teacher of ours ass except for Schnetzer.
No, I would have beat that old bitch to fucking
beat the brakes
dust.
off her.
Yeah, I would have beat the brakes off that old German woman.
I think she could have beat
Well, let's
us
go
up.
through the years. We had Miss Singer.
Well, I wasn't there for
yeah.
Singer.
So I had Singer. She was a very gorgeous woman. I
We had
probably would have never hit her.
D. Filippi.
D. Flippy, beating the brakes
yeah,
off her. Old woman,
yeah, she's-
red hair,
she's
fuck
gone.
out of
She's
here.
gone. She's gone.
Knock her block off.
Macchio, forget about it. I could have, bro.
Macchio? Bro.
Table topper, she's gone. She's going through the earth.
Yeah, honestly, she would probably, she would probably put up a good fight, but at the end of the day,
She'd put up a good fight with her words, but then as soon as it came to throwing bones, she would be out.
4th grade.
Well, Pogreben in 3rd grade.
Oh yeah, Pogerban, I would have sent into space.
Can we clip this as beating up our elementary school teacher?
I know. 4th grade.
4th grade.
Anagnostos.
Anagnostos. I wouldn't have hit her.
I wouldn't hit her.
I would
either.
never.
But she would probably have had the best chance. She was probably our youngest teacher.
She was definitely our youngest teacher and
Nah, she could beat up a 4th grader.
our kindest.
But if we had her 2-on-1,
She also had a super bald husband who might have beat the dog shit out of us.
Definitely.
I mean, that's the only one of our teachers that I saw the husband. I was at the wedding, and I can confirm he was like.
Bro, we're talking about 4th graders. He would have killed us. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he would have fucked us up.
5th grade Schnetzer.
5th grade Schnetzer might have had a shot.
Nah, dude.
I think she might have because she's been around the block.
Nah.
Bro, she's an old German woman. She's seen
just
some shit.
Front kicker like John Jones. Bah! Knock her glasses off.
Yo, I'm just like picturing you kicking an old woman in the chest.
What other teachers in that school?
I think
Miss Watkins would have beat the shit out of us.
Miss Watkins probably did beat the shit out of us. We just
Yeah.
forgot about it. Miss Munns too. She was like 6'40".
Miss Munns?
Miss Munns was tall as shit
Was she?
for us.
Yeah,
We were like
small.
we were pushing 4 feet barely.
Yeah.
Most of our teachers, I think, we could have beat up except for like a handful. There was like, who was that guy? Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams would have killed us.
Fuck is Mr. Oh no, that was 141, I think. Oh no, Mr. Adams. I remember Mr. Adams.
Yeah. No.
What about Pambucas? That's our gym teacher.
Pambucas, bro? I would have fucked him up. Yo, what's up, you old motherfucker? Sorry, that's.
What are you saying?
I'm getting really excited
I
today.
wonder what Pambuki's doing now.
Yeah, I think I heard that he ain't doing so hot.
No? I mean, he's old as shit now.
He's got to be. He's got to be in his 80s.
Yeah.
He was in his late 50s, 60s when we were there.
The guy knew how to pass a basketball.
He did know how to make a bounce pass. I will say that. But yeah, even though we were like little like 4th graders, me and you together, we could have beat the brakes off of anyone.
Forget about it. If we had Dennis, might take that on the whole fucking school.
Well, Dennis alone could have beat up everyone. he basically did.
What are we doing?
I never like understood like I think our generation was the first generation like we didn't have like typical like bullies. Like we were in that weird like before us there were bullies, after us it's like cyberbullying. When we were there it was not really like bullying like I'm going to see you after school. I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich if you don't give me your milk carton at lunch.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't think there was anyone who was like even bullied at our school.
I mean they definitely were bullied, just not in the like the way that it was described when we were kids. Like there was no one being hung upside down or hung from people saying that they used to get hung from the flagpoles, 35, 40 feet tall flagpoles.
Yeah, what was going on in the 80s, bro?
What was going on, dude?
Naked also? How?
When they're like, they took him by his underwear and they put him on, they fucking shimmied him up the flagpole. And it's like, bro, that's murder almost. Like, that's some serious shit.
About?
Didn't happen to us.
No, none of that ever happened. Even in middle school, there was some bullying.
Middle school, there was fights. I'm sure there was bullying. Like, bullying existed. I don't want to be naive and say it wasn't there. But it was not at, like, what people told us bullying was, where it's like, they're flipping a coin, chewing a fucking, toothpick with a leather jacket on, going, ha ha. You know, like
pouring milk on someone's head.
That shit didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen. There was a lot of fights. There was only one kid that I know in middle school that got bullied. One time, me and my friend...
You bullied him?
We beat up these kids who bullied him. Cause it was
oh, you were the nice kid.
Yeah, I was.
Don't believe it.
But there was another time that in front of a lot of people, I didn't do anything.
Well, because you were a little bitch.
But it was because he was being an asshole. But I also understand how this kid had like.
Don't try to defend it that you were a bystander, Joe.
I was.
In today's, oh my God, you would be canceled to kingdom.
It was actually the same kid. So this one kid, I remember his name was Dimitri. But I heard that these kids threw his backpack out the window, and I didn't even like these kids to begin with.
First of all, crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild shit.
It was a big school, so throwing it out the window was like, if someone was walking by, they're dead.
Yeah.
They threw his backpack out the window, and I heard about that, and someone told me because they know I hated these fucking kids. And then after school...
They went to Police Officer Joe.
Yeah. And then after school, it was me and my friend Mike, and we saw them, like, throwing this kid in the snow. I'm, like, throwing snow on him. I was like, nah, bro. So we, like, fought these kids. But then there was another time we were in gym class, and the kid, Dimitri, was just talking shit to this kid, Darnell, that I was friends with. And Darnell in front of everyone. Like, we were, like, in trouble. So they were just sitting down the whole class, and no one was saying a word. It was just quiet. And then Darnell just started being like, yo, stop talking shit. Shut the fuck up. Like, blah, blah, blah. And then Dimitri said some shit about his mom or something. And Darnell just got up, just walked over. And he's like, bro. He said something like, I'm not playing with you. Mind you, it was quiet.
If someone says, I'm not playing, the game is over.
Yeah, the game is over. And he just fucking rocked him. And I was like, can't stick up for him today.
Speaking of, there's actually a fight that we wanted to talk about today on our episode.
Oh, yes.
Whoa! Segway boy, segway boy, segway boy.
Great segue. Yes. So there was a fight at Disney World.
Happiest place on earth.
where all the fights happen. Disney World.
Bro, fights are just coming back now. The Golden Corral one, this one. Fights are making a comeback. 2022, year of the fight.
Remember, like, World Star Knockout? People were fighting all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of here for it.
Remember when stealing bikes was really cool?
Bro, I got my bike stolen like 3 times.
I got my bike stolen once. I never stole a bike, though.
I think I took a bike, but then like left it at the end of the street.
Oh, so you stole it and you got cold feet.
Yeah, I was a little boy.
Yeah. I don't think I ever stole a bike. Definitely have stolen scooters, though. And
Scooters.
basketballs, dude? Countless.
Bro, Pete and I got pulled over. This is like 5 years ago. Did I ever tell this story? Probably not on the podcast. If I did, don't care. When I lived in Milford, Pete came over and we got hammered, dude. I mean hammered. And at the entrance to my building, there were 2 pink Razor scooters.
Goodbye.
Bro, and when I say they were there, like they were never touched. From the moment I moved in to the moment that Pete and I stole them, they were there in the same position, dust on them and everything. So we were like, yo, let's take these pink scooters, ride down this major route, and go to Taco Bell. Go to the drive-thru at the Taco Bell. Taco Bell was like 8 miles away. Just want to make sure I say that. We were riding, dude, when I say hammered, like blackout drunk.
Nice.
And we got pulled over by the cops. And they like came over and they're like, did you guys steal these? And we're fucked up.
Because you're on pink scooters.
Bro, we're fucked up. And Pete's like staying quiet, so I'm doing most of the talking. He would chime in, but I said like, no, like and he's like, where are these from? I told him where I lived, and he's like, if I look at an APB, if there are any pink missing scooters, you guys are going to jail. I'm like, okay, go look it up. I said like, I know the guy who owns them, and he said we can bobber them as long as we bring them. I'm fucking. And he like looked it up.
An APB on scooters, by the way. Good luck.
Yeah, bro, come on. And yeah, he must have looked it up, and then like he drove away, and then came back, and he's like, where are you guys going? And we're like, oh, we're going to Taco Bell. And he's like, bro, Taco Bell. He's like, get in the car. I'll bring you to Wendy's. So we got in this cop car, and he drove us to Wendy's.
I would have never done that, but okay.
Why?
I would have thought he was tricking me.
Oh, I don't care.
Get in.
What was going to happen?
You're under arrest.
What was going to happen? He brought us to Wendy's. We ate, and he brought us back.
You ate with this guy?
Yeah, we ate with the cop.
Good for him.
It was a fucking good time.
You're like in the middle of the burger, you're like, nah, can we stole this from an 8-year-old?
No, I think he kept asking like, yo, I was like, bro, even if I was like, we're putting them back, like they're from my building, and he was like, all right. He was super cool. Like his boys were like cool too. Like other cop dudes were like rolling up, and they were like, yo, what's up? You guys are white. They gotta had Pete with me. If I was alone, I would have been in trouble. Bro, if I was alone, I would have got fucking. He wouldn't even have pulled over. He would have hit me with the car. This motherfucker.
Oh my god, that was funny.
No, it was I remember it. But yeah, it's fucking people fighting, bringing back fights at Disney World.
Real quick, when you get to these ads before you get to Disney World, we have Catalina Crunch, which is fire by the way. Actually this morning I had the dark chocolate one. It's really good.
I had it the other day when I was here.
It's better than the other one. I forgot what cinnamon toast. That one's like good, but the dark chocolate one.
That dark chocolate one was surprisingly delicious.
It's like, I'm not going to name another cereal. Why would I do that? Okay. If you're trying to eat better, Catalina Crunch cereal has the crunch you crave without the empty carbs. 0 sugar, low carb, keto friendly. Plus it packs a whopping 11 grams of plant-based protein and 9 grams of fiber per serving. And I'll be honest with you here. As someone who is, a big fan of like cereals, the serving sizes, you're going to have more than one, I would say. So you're getting a lot of protein in this for just your morning routine here with your breakfast. Over 10,000 customers rate Catalina Crunch 5 stars. They have the chocolate peanut butter one, which I haven't had yet, but man, that sounds good. The dark chocolate one, really good. And the cinnamon toast one is also good, but I like the dark chocolate the most. Gluten-free, grain-free, non-GMO, only real clean ingredients, nothing artificial. But it's good if you're someone who loves cereal, but you don't want to have all those sugary things in the morning because they're not good for you. Definitely, this is a good alternative. Really is a good alternative. I really do believe that. Like it's solid. Like I said, I had it today. Go to CatalinaCrunch.com/basement for 15% off your first order plus free shipping. That's CatalinaCrunch.com/basement. Again, CatalinaCrunch.com/basement for 15% off of your first order plus free shipping. But it's really good. All right. And lastly here, we have, I don't know if it's pronounced PIA or PIA, but it's America's #1 virtual private network, okay, which is a VPN. Basically, even if you use incognito mode, your internet service provider is storing your browsing data and many times even selling it. They just like track these things and they sell it to companies and they send you a bunch of advertisements. But with this private internet access, they can help. It encrypts and reroutes your internet traffic through one of its servers, hiding your data from internet service provider or network admin. And you can do it in over 75 countries. So basically, a lot of people use VPNs to not only protect themselves, but you can change your digital location. So if there's stuff that is only available in Japan on Netflix, you can use your VPN to make your virtual location in Japan, and you'll be able to access those channels. So, a lot of people use it for those things as well. And if you sign up with PIA right now, you can take advantage of a special deal only for Basement Yard listeners and viewers, 83% off and 4 months free. That's so much more inexpensive than virtually every other EPN on the market. And if you get it right now, you can take PIA's 30-day risk-free challenge. You can try it out for 30 days and see if you like it. If not, just return it for a full refund. So click my link, privateinternetaccess.com/basementyard, and try out the best VPN on the planet, completely risk-free. All right? Again, that is privateinternetaccess.com/basementyard to try it out for free. But yeah. So this thing, sisters arrested for drunken naked brawl in Disney World.
Quite the headline.
Yeah.
Drunken brawl. Wow. Drunken naked brawl. You're pushing boundaries there.
Yeah, you're getting naked with your sister and fighting in Disney World. By the way, not the place you want to be naked.
Well, definitely. I mean, I don't think there's really many places outside of your own home or someone else's dwelling that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, but there's two places that top the list, and that's a school and a Disney World.
Disney is basically a school. I would say it's somehow worse.
It's filled with child.
Yeah, but like they can hide the children in a school. Can't hide them in Disney.
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
They're everywhere.
But all right, so I'm reading the thing. And it's like a website reports that a 29 and a 31-year-old.
I know it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Get ready for this one.
The reports that the 29 and 30-year-old women from, you guessed it, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Got into a brawl that ended with them being naked and arrested. Dude, I've never fought someone so hard that I'm naked.
Bro, I've seen...
But women they're dirty fighters.
Women are like, yo, I'm going to pull your tits out for this fight.
Yeah, women,
they're wild,
that's
dude.
The thing.
I've seen girl fights, and they're fucking nuts.
If you're a guy, this goes two ways. Or one way. You get knocked out or you win. That's two.
Yeah, go ahead, try again.
No, but if you're a guy and you get into a fight, there's two ways it goes. You get knocked out or you win. For a woman, it's like you have to be prepared for being naked.
You need to get your hair pulled out. You're going to get your
tits
fucking
pulled
tits
out,
pulled out. Your asshole.
Your ass crack's going to be out.
Did you
and
say
about.
ass crown?
Ass crack.
Okay, go on.
Ass crown or the crown of your ass. And you could get fucked up too. And scratched.
Bro, and pulled, and like...
They're filthy fighters.
They are really, really tough fighters. But like, I've never been in a fight where... I've never really been in many fights. I've been in like one or two.
Yeah.
And like, didn't get naked.
No.
Tell you that.
I remember you fought Little Nick.
We didn't fight. We just grabbed each other and like...
You were rolling around.
We wrestled each other to the ground.
And then you both got mad at me because I didn't break it up.
Yeah,
and
fuck you, like, dude. You should have fucking done something, bro. You know?
It's like, yo, you should let your friends fight. I was like, I don't know, I thought it would be helpful.
I remember after that being like, yeah, I stood up for myself.
That's fire.
You gotta be proud of yourself.
I don't even remember what that's about, do you?
We were filming something in St. Francis, and
my God!
And I said it should have went one way, and he thought he should have went another, and I was like, bro, I do these with him all the time.
Oh, you were being that guy.
I was being that guy.
Nice.
And we ended up just like tussling a little bit.
Damn, dude, videos. That's how they started.
That's how it is.
With a fight. Sometimes you gotta fight your friends for this.
Yep.
But yeah, the two women started their night with dinner and drinks in Disney Springs, an outdoor dining and entertainment complex at the resort. As they waited for their taxi afterward, they began to argue.
So they went from fucking love the time of their life.
Yeah, like,
eating,
let's
drinking,
go to dinner.
Couple drinks, probably a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
To fight your sister, bro.
Bro, in Disney, you already know they're having a couple margaritas.
I don't know what the drink of choice in Disney is, but I gotta imagine it's like, oh, come have a whistling potion.
No, bro, they're not all like that. Like when I went there,
they serve it in like cauldrons that like fucking blink at you and shit.
I just had, well, one time I had, I got an Angry Orchard beer, which I never drank since that day. And then you drop a shot of Fireball in it.
Yeah, it's called like a fire apple or something, an angry apple or something.
I don't know.
It sucks.
I had to chug it because they wouldn't allow me to go into the Lion King show with it, I should say. And then I was pulled on. I was part of the show.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah, and the giraffe recognized me.
The giraffe.
There was a guy on stilts who was a giraffe, and he was like, Joe? I was like, yeah. And then he kept dancing.
What's up?
Yeah, mad high in the air. These people are crazy.
It's stilts.
The argument got physical when the older sister slapped the younger one, and when police arrived, the younger sister was only wearing her underwear and sandals. Both of them were screaming and crying.
Only wearing her underwear and so like not only did they
stripped her.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like not only did like you beat this person to being like a boob popping out is one thing. The clothes are not on them anymore, so they're full naked.
Yeah. Once separated, both sisters ran at each other, slipped in the younger sister's vomit.
Ugh.
And then fell into the bushes while still fighting. The security manager stated the younger sister ran a few feet away and took off her dress, exposing her breasts. Oh, so this was
she did it
strategy.
This
wasn't like
that's a great strategy.
This wasn't a byproduct of the fight. It was
Think
a
about it
strategy.
like this. You and I get into a fight.
Yeah.
I'm dressed like this.
Right. Easier to grab you.
Easy to grab. I get naked.
Harder to grab you.
A lot harder, and you don't want to.
Yeah.
Because think about it. You fight, we wrestle, and I'm like, yo, fucking like.
Yeah, I'm getting hit.
Guys
in the legs,
get hit like they get put in a headlock, and they're like
staring at the.
They're
penis.
staring right at the penis.
Yeah.
Staring down the barrel of a loaded gun.
Yeah, they ran a few feet away and took off her dress, exposing her breast. Shortly after, they began to punch each other again. The security manager and another cast member who witnessed the fight were able to separate the two again until the off-duty deputies arrived on scene.
You know what's a problem when they need to call fucking Buzz Lightyear to stop the fight? Like,
Buzz! Yeah. One of the cast members was like, hey. It's like, Woody, do something about this, bud.
Yeah, seriously. Like, you want, like, they're going to, like, step in and be the voice of reason. And it's just like...
Yeah, Elsa's coming over like, guys,
just let it go, you know? What do you think they were arguing about? Like, if it's like Disney stuff though, what if she came over and she was just like, bro, Star Wars sucks. Like, I'll swing on that. I'll swing on you. You offend Baby Yoda? You offend Grogu? I'll be upset about that.
Grogu?
Yeah. That's Baby Yoda's name, Joey.
Oh, is it?
Did you not watch Mandalorian?
I did, but that was a while. I never paid attention to that. Grogu?
Mm-hmm.
The name sucks.
It does.
Yeah. But yeah, so drunken bitches in New Jersey. In Disney.
I'm gonna take offense. Like, they just so happen to be from Jersey, Joey.
No.
We've met some trashy people from New York. We've met some trashy people. They're everywhere. You don't
but per capita.
Per capita what, bitch?
New Jersey's worse.
I don't know. Show me your fucking study.
I have it in the next room.
I bet you do. Yeah, I bet you do.
Also, you sent me this thing, which is kind of psychotic. This is what...
Disney's in the news this week.
Yeah. There's a new master plan.
Well, that's not a good sounding thing.
Yeah. Communities will let Disney fans be part of Disney all the time. Basically, you can live at Disney all year round or near it.
My understanding is that Disney is making communities that are like Disney themed. So
they're branded Disney. By the way.
They're like over 55 communities, like those retirement communities, but like instead of being like sad themed, they're themed after like fucking Cinderella and like, oh, I'll meet you on Bippity Boppity Boop Lane, you know? So they are like living in Disney, which, let's be honest, this is for the freaks out there, those weirdo adult that have no kid Disney fans.
Or that have kid and like torture.
They like, torture the kid with Disney?
No, they fucking... I think bringing children to Disney is torturous.
Really? Why do you say that?
Bro, because I've been there recently. And, like, just watching people with whole full families, like, Becky, Johnny, please! And they're like, just... It's like trying to dog walk a bunch of birds. Picture that. Get a bunch of pigeons, wild pigeons on leashes, and then just try to walk them. And they're just going in a bunch of...
I get it. I mean, we've been talking about it. I think you need to do Disney. Sorry, tired. I think you need to do Disney with kids at least once or twice just to like get the experience. But like, I understand why it's basically like ridiculous. But this, on the other hand, where these freaks can live in like basically Disney World all the time. Follow me here. We've agreed and we've discussed these adult Disney fans that have no kids, psychopaths, right?
Yes and
just
no.
say it offend them.
No. Because there's a caveat. I enjoy Disney, right? Well, I enjoy more so Universal than anything. But, Animal Kingdom's fire. And I don't know that would ever get old. Like, I could literally do that every
What about
year.
Costco? Epcot. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Costco. Sorry. I was like, I don't know, it's fine.
Costco's great.
Costco, bro, free samples, remember that?
Oh, dude.
R.I.P.
Yeah, that's true.
COVID, bro. Ruined free samples.
Fucking took so much from us. Free samples. Spitting in each other's mouths in public.
a million people. Also,
well, yeah,
Frank?
that too. Yeah, that too.
Epcot's cool.
Oh,
That is Disney.
yeah. That's why I asked.
Magic Kingdom is what comes to mind when I think of Disney, and Magic Kingdom fucking sucks.
Why?
It just does.
Okay.
It's like that's for children.
Okay.
You know, there's nothing like. I mean, there is rides there, but it's not great. It sucks. Animal Kingdom though, fucking fire. You get to
animals.
See, you get to see monkeys. You get to go in the fucking thing.
Cool.
There's a bunch of bars. There's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
it's cool.
Don't really care that much for it.
I like it. And then what's the other one? Oh, Hollywood Studios. That's where Star Wars is.
Cool.
Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, well, you gotta wait like 30 hours to get in now. It's ridiculous.
Probably. But I will say, I do enjoy it, and I definitely think, like, I would be open to, even, like, this summer coming up. I went last summer. I would go again this summer to Universal.
No, I get
And
it.
do,
I
like,
get that.
Epcot.
Bro, I get that adults like it. I get
Yeah.
that. But I'm talking, like, and we know someone like this, the people that, like, every year go twice a year.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And, like, have, like, personalized Mickey ears.
And shirts.
And shirts that say, like, I'm, you know, like, I don't, you won't like me before my fucking coffee. And it's, like, a picture of, like, a grumpy, like, you know, Elsa or something.
Yeah. Well, also, one thing that's kind of wild is I went to Epcot this past summer. I would say 65% of the entire park, or the people that are at the park, are wearing matching shirts.
Well, then they gotta find them.
There's,
like
like, groups.
that's like a thing to be like if we get, you know, separated. Like people will wear shirts like they do it like in like Vegas. Remember, it's like Bride Tribe. If lost, call 911 Fun. You know, like some stupid shit. But
I think that if you do a bachelor party or a bachelorette party at Disney, yikes.
Yeah,
That to me is a lot.
that is a big time lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Big fat problem. I would say, all right, so hear me out. We know like those people that are like super weirdo Disney freaks where like, you know, like they have like the decal on their car says like their name in a Disney font. They have these places now where they can all live and be happy. Send them there. Close the fucking gate.
Close the gates.
Close the gates.
Lock them in.
Kill them.
No, I would say just put a dome over it.
Just put a dome over it and just be
Yeah.
like fucking bibbity boppity fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why I'm doing that.
Yeah, what's bibbity boppity?
It's from Cinderella, I think. I'm pretty sure. Bippity boppity boo.
Oh, yes, it is.
The white fairy.
Yeah.
Um,
You fucking, by the way?
huh?
You fucking?
Fucking what?
The old woman.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
I think it's a attractive.
Animated, so. I tend to draw the line at animated characters, Joey.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah? Roxanne, Goofy movie?
Beautiful woman.
Exactly.
Did I ever tell you about the time that Miles was taking pictures of Jessica Rabbit?
Taking pictures
Yeah.
of like the TV.
Yeah.
That's fire. She's got big tits.
She got something.
She's got it all.
She's got But no, I just think like this is funny because this sounds like an episode of Black Mirror where like you're stuck in like this like weirdo like community where you have to be like Disneyfied all the time and you can't be sad because you walk outside and there's fucking Mike Wazowski and Sully smiling at you, you know? And
Yeah.
it's just kind of like it's unsettling, I think is the term I'm looking for.
It's kind of wild to think about, like, in these communities. I'm assuming, like, the article said they would be Disney branded.
Bro, they're gonna be like Disney. Like you can like you'll be like, oh, you want a 2-bedroom in the Star Wars, you know, vicinity, or do you want to go over to like, you know, the fucking James and the Giant Peach Land? You're like, it's just weird.
I mean, I'm picturing like going to the supermarket and there's just like Disney shit everywhere.
Bro, yes.
All the ketchup is like purple.
Yeah. It's like, you want ketchup? Like, here you go. And it's like just a picture of a fucking like little red character, like Winnie the Pooh on the jars of honey and shit like that.
And is there going to be like these like characters like just out and about all over the streets?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what
All
I'm saying.
the policemen are stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Honestly, that would be dope.
Kind of also.
I just sold myself on
Kind of also terrifying because stormtroopers were they were Nazis.
Oh yeah.
Well, this would be fucking scary, bro. Like, you're not scared by this? Like, being like the sheriff is Darth Vader. Like,
Dude.
I heard you broke the law last week. You stole a stop sign.
There's a knock on your door. Like, what's going on? Fucking Darth Vader.
Yeah, like that'd be not cool at all. That'd be fucking terrifying, dude.
We got a noise complaint. Get out of here, Darth.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just like,
I don't know about all this, dude. It's a bit
heavy,
much
bro.
for me.
Yeah, it's a lot for me, honestly. Communities living in that is a lot. Also, if you're gonna go to Disney, anyone out there, don't stay at their hotels.
Really?
They're not that nice, and they're insanely expensive. The only thing is the convenience of being right there. But I'm telling you, you can get a cheap Airbnb with a pool, and it'll be nice, and it's very cheap.
I'm gonna have to write these down. We've been discussing possibly doing something.
Dude, I want to go back. Like, I want to go back to Universal. The fucking new Jurassic Park
the
roller coaster.
Velocicoaster or something like
It's
that.
honestly bananas. It gave me whiplash.
Could you just describe something as bananas?
Bananas, dude.
That's crazy. Crazy time. Turning 30, you're leaking out your butt. You're using the term bananas.
It's bananas. Podcast, bananas.
Bananas.
Doesn't even mean anything.
It means, I think it's because like bananas are crazy, dude. They look like dicks. They're yellow.
This is bananas. But yeah, that's where we draw the line right there.
Are you gonna live in these fucking weirdo Disney places?
Are you gonna bring the children to Disney?
We want to. We want to soon.
Cool.
But we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. You can come along and hate every second of it.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to Epcot, fucking Miles is gonna have to get this through his head. Okay.
Yeah, that might have to happen.
It's like Uncle Joey's a little fucked up.
Yeah, it's all right. He knows already.
Off the slushies.
I've already
in
warned
Mexico.
him. I've already warned him that you're a drunk.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, he knows. But yeah, you can find me FAlvarez8085 on Twitter and the Frank Alvarez on Twitch and Instagram. Like I said earlier, go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/thebasementyard. You get this weekly episode. You get it a week before everybody else. Get in on the comments, jokes, and everything. A week before everybody, and then every Friday morning, 7 a.m. Like clockwork, baby. You get exclusive episodes nobody else gets the opportunity to see on Patreon for that second tier. Patreon.com/thebasementyard. Tell your friends about it.
Yep, and you can follow the show at The Basement Yard on TikTok and Instagram, and that is all. See you guys next time.